there's a little chill in the air lately. It's getting a little cooler, which means it's almost flu season.
That's right, but there are a lot of myths and facts about the flu shot. So here to help debunk a few of them and tell us how you getting a flu shot can actually help someone in need, we have Leanne Dupuis. She's a family nurse practitioner at the Little Clinic at King Soopers. Thank you so much for being here, Nurse Leanne. Well, you couldn't talk all the kids into getting shots this morning.
No, they didn't seem on board for that. So.
Cute.
But you do have a wonderful flu shot program at Little Clinic. Tell us about that.
We do. Actually, this year, just like last year, Kroger is doing a new a flu initiative where we give a flu shot and they donate a meal to Feeding America.
That's awesome.
Either get a flu shot with us or the King Soopers Pharmacy, and they will donate a meal to Feeding America. I think last year they donated 330 million meals.
Oh my gosh, that's
incredible.
That's really
Thank
great.
you for that.
Thank you. So let's get to some of the myths about those flu shots. First one, you don't need one every year. People say that?
They do, but you do need one every year. Your immunity doesn't last a full year. The other thing is that every year the flu shot's a little different. Usually has 4 viruses in it, and they change it based on what kind of flu we think we're going to see. So the flu shot that worked last year may not work on the virus that circulates this year.
Okay, well, another myth is that some people feel like they really should wait until later in the flu season.
They recommend the earlier the better. It takes about 2 weeks to take effect, and your immunity does not wane. It lasts through the spring, because we even see flu sometimes in April.
So you can get a flu shot today?
Today, yep.
It's not too early.
Yep, I'm getting mine next week, actually. So,
all right, okay. The next one, if you exercise regularly and eat healthy, although those are great things.
Those are great things.
But people think that you don't need to get vaccinated if you do those things.
Yeah, you still need to get vaccinated. When you come across a virus that you've never had before, you can get sick no matter how healthy you are.
Okay.
So, This is a biggie. I hear this every year. Yeah. The flu shot gave me the flu. So people don't want to take it because they think it's going to actually give them the flu. It can't give you the flu. It's actually the 4 dead vaccines that they're giving you. So it's impossible for it to infect you in any way. Okay. So, there are side effects that you can get from it, but they're mild usually if you get them at all. Very good.
Okay, what about age recommendations? A lot of people think that older citizens need to get the flu shot, but no one else.
No, they recommend it for 6 months and up.
So everybody, no matter how old you are?
In fact, little kids can have complications from it. People with other illnesses like asthma can get complications from it. So it's just good 6 months and up to get the flu shot.
Okay. So what do you have to say to people who say, you know what, it's okay to get the flu because then my body's going to build its own immunities. So it's really not that serious to get a flu.
Most healthy adults can get over the flu on their own, but you are going to be sick for at least 5 to 7 days, pretty sick, and then usually a cough and fatigue for another 2 weeks. So it could take 2 to 3 weeks out of your work, out of social life, all of that stuff. The other thing is there are people who don't have this good immune system, and then you can pass that on to them, and they could be a lot sicker from it. So.
Okay, so as a parent, here's my question, and we've got kiddos in the studio, so I think they're going to agree with me. My daughter hates shots. In fact, when she knows it's coming, she stresses for days over this shot. So are there alternatives for kids who just don't like the needle?
This year, there are not, actually. There used to be a nasal one that we used to spray in the nose, but they've done some tests on it, and it hasn't been as effective. So this year, they're doing just the nasal.
I always tell her. That's what I say. I'm like, it's just 2 seconds, right?
It's the anxiety of waiting for it that's worse than the actual
it's
shot.
The build-up. You kind of have to surprise them.
Every time.
So how easy is it to do at the Little Clinic? Can you just show up, or you need an appointment? Or?
You can just come in and register. You can also sign in on your phone, and it will give you kind of a time that we hold your spot for. And so you can come in at that time as well. So they're quick. I tell kids, close your eyes, count to 3, it'll be done.
That's the way to do it with Carly. Don't tell her. Just going grocery shopping.
Right? And you're going to get a lollipop afterwards, okay? All you kids, get your flu shots. So King Soopers' annual flu shot initiative for the 2017-2018 flu season is 1 shot, 1 meal. Kroger is donating 1 meal to Feeding America, the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization. For every flu shot we give at the Little Clinic or Kroger Family Pharmacy, they're going to give a meal away. That's great. So the Little Clinic healthcare clinics are located inside select King Soopers stores and open 7 days a week, including those evenings. We all love those evenings. And board-certified nurse practitioners can treat the entire family, ages 12 months and up, for common illnesses like cold and flu, as well as provide preventive health services like screenings, sports physicals, and vaccinations. You can find the nearest clinic online at thelittleclinic.com. Coming up on Colorado's Best, do you tend to slow down your exercise routine in the fall and winter? Our MedFit medical weight loss expert, Dr. Angela Tran, has some great tips for keeping that energy up during those cold months.